Hi, so today we're going to be playing with dun, da, 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 the So Jaded palette. This is the collaboration between Kathleen and Colourpop Cosmetics. And I will show you what she looks like. If my camera would focus. There it goes. So it's beautiful. It has like every color of the rainbow. So this is a second first impression. I used this once the other night. It was like my anniversary dinner, so I wanted to play with it because this was my anniversary gift. And so I used only a couple shades. I used this shade Royal Jewels. I used Diamond. I used Garnet, which is this like red. And then I used Moonstone, which is just like, so I kept it really safe the other night, so I want to play with the colors of this palette today. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed before you leave, and you can give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. And then you can follow me on my makeup-related Instagram. All that stuff is always down below. Let's dive right in. I debated whether or not I wanted to prime my eyes, because I know what the Colourpop formula is like, and I don't really think that I need to prime. So I'm not gonna. But these colors are beautiful. I really want to dip into these kind of like chunky glitters right here. I'm really looking at this one. So maybe that will be in the mix. I mean, there's some beautiful greens, purples, blues. This opal shade is beautiful. So maybe I'll do like a blue. I think the first thing, we're just gonna do our transition shades. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit, and we'll get started. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom you in. So the first shade I'm going to be taking is Royal Jewels. So this is just like kind of like a basic transition kind of shade. But before we get into that, wait, I'm going to show you the packaging. So the outside looks really beautiful. It's got all these jewels on it. The back has the names of the shades. And it's actually called a pressed powder palette. So my guess is that either all of these or most of them are not eye safe. I haven't done any research, so don't quote me, but it's interesting that it's called a pressed powder palette instead of an eyeshadow palette. So just thought I'd mention it. Okay, so we're going to go in with that Royal Jewel color. And I'm going to take one of my endlessly dirty brushes because I refuse to clean my brushes. I don't know why. It's just how I feel. It's not. I'm just lazy. I hope this brush is like clean enough. And I am just going to throw that in the crease because I don't know. Should I do like a cut crease? Should I do a halo? Should I do like something I've never tried? Probably not. Probably won't do that, but I also might attempt like wing eyeliner again today. You never know. Alright, so this shade is a little bit darker than my skin tone and maybe a little bit, has like a peach shade in it, a little bit. But it's pretty, it's blending out fine. If you've never tried the color, oh, I also wanted to show you, wait, I'm like off track because I wanted to show you the size comparison because when I got this, I was like, wow, this is like a lot tinier than I thought it was going to be. So hold on. Okay, so compared to her other collaboration, I'm going to zoom it back out for this because I actually really wanted to show. So compared to her other collaboration with Colourpop, the shades are the same size as far as I can tell. So hold on one second. Okay. So the shades are the same size as far as I can tell, but obviously the packaging is different. It's pretty much like about half the size, so you get, I guess, double the size. And then compared to the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection, that's what it looks like. Because I kind of expected it to be a lot like bigger like this. And then when I got this, I was a little bit like, oh, I thought this was going to be huge. I don't know. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that. Sorry. Okay, so I think I'm okay with that being the transition that we have down. I have to do my eyebrows so badly, but I don't feel like it. Now I need to decide where I want to go with this. Like, do I want to use this shade Topaz? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to play it safer and then maybe do another tutorial where I'm using like the blues, because I actually have to do stuff today, so I don't really want to have blue eyeshadow on. Not that you like can't do stuff with blue, I just can't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in this general area right here. I'm going to stay over here, and I think I'm going to use the Topaz shade. So first, I'm going to just deepen up my crease with this shade. Maybe Carnelian, which is kind of like a ketchup red, like orange kind of. Like a red orange really is the proper description. And I'm just going to grab a really tiny blending brush and dip into that. And go on the outer and on the outer V and then in the crease, just to kind of add a little bit more warmth and like color. I feel like I tend to gravitate towards like oranges and like reds on my eyes. And I don't know that they look the best on me, honestly, but I really like using them. I don't know, like a cranberry eye look is like, oh, my favorite. And there is a shade in here, like ruby right here. That shade, like that would be perfect for a cranberry eye look. So maybe I'll show you guys what I mean, because I don't think I've done a video on my cranberry eye look, my like go-tos. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I went in with the other brush and I had just picked up a teeny bit of that first shade that we used. Yeah, I like that. I think I am going to cut the crease, but I'm going to use one more shade just because I want to. And that's the shade Jasper. And it's kind of like a darker brown, but it almost looks like it's like a satin. No, it's a matte. Never mind. I lied. I actually haven't swatched any of these. I'm just like going in like, yeah, it's fine, probably. So I'm going to use that shade and just put that over here. Even though I'm going to cut the crease, I just kind of want to deepen it up just a little bit. Alright, I kind of lost that like the orangey red, so I'm going to dip right back into that one and do a little bit more because I do want that to peek through. These are blending pretty easily and they are pigmented. Okay, so maybe I'll just do like a half cut crease situation. So I have Tarte Shape Tape here, which I haven't really used. Like I used it the other day for the first time in like months. So I'm gonna use that to cut my crease because this shade is like, it's pretty light on me. Alright, and we're just gonna do like a half cut, which I interpret that as just like the inner portion of the eye. So my boyfriend's sleeping in the other room and I can hear him snoring. So if you can hear that, sorry. That's what we're looking like right now. I think they're even. I don't know. And then what I'm going to do, I'm so excited for this shade. I really hope it's good. So the shade Topaz, which is this glitter right here, I'm going to put where I just cut the crease. Yeah, it is like, it feels very, oh my god, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It has a lot more like green in it than I thought. Alright, and so I'm like nervous. I don't know why. I should have, okay. So I'm putting this on. And I feel like I should have had a darker base down. Because you can see the concealer still. Shoot. So, Maybe what I'll do, maybe on this eye, I will put down the Tiger Eye shade, which is this one, and then put the glitter on top. Just to see. I'm just kind of playing around. That's a cool shade. It's like an army green kind of thing. Okay, and then I'm going to try the glitter and see if it works a little bit better. Because I just think it's not super dense. It's more like a topper, which I didn't realize. That looks cool. Does that look cool? Yeah, I feel like that looks cool. So I'm going to try and fix this eye, which I don't know how. I guess I'll just put that shade and then do the glitter again. Okay, so I kind of like that. I don't know. I'm just going to run the crease shade just along here again. Make sure everything is blended. Yeah, it's super glittery. I really like that shade. I think we're done with the palette. So, I'm just gonna put on some eyeliner. Sorry if you can't even see me. I'm using these like Sephora wipe. It's the coconut water cleansing wipe, and it's so saturated. It's actually really nice. See, like my wings never come out the same. I don't understand. I have to add a little bit more to this side. Yeah, I definitely think winged eyeliner was a good call with this. I think I might just do the rest of my makeup and then be right back and we can do some swatches. Okay, rest of my makeup is done. I just threw on a little bit of the e.l.f. and J. Kissa collab mascara. This is the brown mascara. It looks okay. I probably should have used black, but it's fine. So let's do some swatches. Okay, this is the first row. So the shades, you can't really see a lot of them because they're a little bit light, but this is Diamond, Rose Quartz, Ruby, Royal Jewels, Fluorite, and Moonstone. So that's the first row. Next batch is My Precious Sunstone Pearl, which looks so pretty. And then Citrine, which is also like a very cool shade. It's like a yellow-green kind of shade. Garnet, and then Amatrin, which I've never heard of. But this is a really cool shade too because it's like a matte base, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Like just like a couple specks. So that's really pretty. So far, the only one that had like an issue, or I've had an issue with so far, was this one, which was Garnet. It swatched a little bit weird, but it doesn't mean that it wouldn't perform well on the eyes. It could just be like me swatching it. You know what I mean? So that one looked a little bit questionable, but I think it's probably fine. Mattes are like weird to swatch, I think, sometimes. Alrighty, next batch, which this color is so pretty. That is gorgeous. So that is Peridot, I think, or Peridot, I don't know. It's spelled P-E-R-I-D-O-T, but I don't know if the T is silent. I literally, oh, by the way, like I haven't watched any videos on this palette. Like, legitimately. Like, I watched the launch video, and that's it. Like, so I don't remember. That was a while ago. She launched this a while ago. So, I don't know. I don't know. Just in case you're wondering. So, that one. And then this is You're a Gem. This is Topaz, which is what I have on my eye. I think you can tell it doesn't have like a base to it. As far as I can tell, it's kind of just like a loose glitter. And then this one is Tiger Eye, which was also what I used on my eyes today. This is Opal, which is so pretty. That's also a loose glitter. Those two are very similar formula. And then this last one is Aquamarine. So very pretty. That green one though is so pretty. Okay, we're kind of getting into the deeper colors now. So the first one is Geodude. That's this one right here. The second one is So this is Geodude Carnelian. This is Stoned, which is funny. This is Jasper. That looks so pretty. This one is Turquoise and then Onyx. So those are all so gorgeous. Okay, and then the last row, this first shade is Emerald and then Jade, Alexandrite, Smoky Quartz, Amethyst, and Sapphire. So I feel like they're all so pretty. Like there's not one in here that I was like, that's not really that pretty, because they're all just gorgeous. But I do want to say, so this one, Alexandrite, it looks really, really dark in the pan, but on the skin, it swatched a lot lighter. So just letting you know, I thought that that was interesting. But yeah, overall, I mean, I like the Colourpop formula. I don't think they changed the Colourpop formula, like the formula for this palette, so I don't foresee any issues. Like I said, it's a little bit larger than their normal palettes. But yeah, you get how many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 30 shades in the palette, and you have literally every shade you will ever need. The one shade is also a Super Shock Shadow, I know, the shade Diamond. So that's more like a topper than anything else. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to have this. I think that they look really pretty on the eyes. I got really minimal fallout. I mean, the glitter fell out, but I feel like that's pretty standard. So yeah, I hope this was enjoyable to you. Will you be picking up the palette? Do you already have it? If you've made a tutorial with this palette, like now that I filmed this, I really wanted to stay away from all like tutorials and reviews and that kind of thing. So if you have a review or you have a tutorial, let me know, leave it down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.